Heading into a big showdown with Newton North last Friday, Needham girls basketball had a chance to continue its bounce-back season and surpass last year's win total with a victory over the Tigers. Not only would a win eclipse last year's total, but it would also put the Rockets one win away from returning to the playoffs after missing out the past 2 years. In order to do that, Needham had to take care of business and protect home court. Chris Dugan has the highlights.
Rockets come out strong in the first quarter as Kiara McIntyre drives, gets the Tigers on their heels before getting the layup off the glass for two. And then a nice transition from defense to offense up next. Mariana Jansen pokes the ball loose. Maeve Barker's shot on the other end just a little too hard, but Jansen picks up the rebound, kicks it out to Caroline Clem, who drains the straightaway three-pointer. Nice looking shot from the freshman there. Needham continues to dominate on the boards as they get another offensive rebound. This time, it's Jenna Petronio tipping it to herself and putting home the second chance opportunity. Rockets with a 14-6 lead after one quarter. The end of the half, however, belongs to North as Kelly Manley drives down the lane before finishing with the scoop layup, and then Manley feeds Elizabeth Davis, the lefty, for North, drives to the hoop and sinks a floater to tie it momentarily. A little bit later on in the quarter, Davis follows it up by stepping into an open three-pointer in transition on the wing. She steps up and drains it, and she's fouled, converts the N1 for the four-point play. Tigers lead this one 24-21 at halftime. In the third, the Rockets get down by 7 before hitting a scoring splurge. Jansen drives and hesitates before dishing a no-look pass to Rachel McCarthy on the wing. That is nothing but net. Needham still dominating on the glass now. The shot here is off. McCarthy comes out with the rebound, kicks it out to Jansen. She's going to drive and do a little dipsy-do around the defender, banks it in for the bucket. And then it's Clem again. She comes up with a strong offensive rebound this time off the shot from McCarthy. Comes out of traffic, gets the putback. Rockets close the third on a 21-4 run. North makes it interesting in the fourth, though. They break the press perfectly here, which leads to an easy bucket down low for Izzy Bloodsoe. And a few minutes later, Taylor Bailey misses the short pull-up jumper, but she steals it right back and hands it to Caroline Alexander for the hoop to make it a one-point game. On the other end, though, the Rockets slam the door shut. Jansen setting up, hits a bounce pass over to McCarthy on the wing, and splash. McCarthy comes off the bench to finish with 8 points, including that clutch three-pointer. Needham goes on to a 53-49 victory, and they follow that up with a big victory over Framingham this past Tuesday to clinch their spot in the tournament. The Rockets will look to keep the winning streak going on February 3rd at Martha's Vineyard.
It is not far-fetched to call Devontae Burnett the fastest person in Needham High School. The Rockets senior set the school record for the 100-meter race this past spring. This winter, he's back at it again. While participating in the MSTCA State Coaches Meet this past weekend, Burnett tied the state record in the 55-meter dash with a time of 6.34 seconds. He also set a new state record in the 300-meter with a time of 34.16 seconds. On January 29th, the Needham High School Athletics Department officially announced Paula Kelly as the new girls lacrosse head coach. Kelly has been involved with the program in some capacity for close to 3 decades, including serving as the associate head coach for last year's state championship team. During her first go-around as head coach of the Rockets, she captured 6 state titles and 10 conference championships.